Greetings. This is the Grumpy Old Slan, and today we're going to try once again to complete the Labyrinthorrifik. Um, with me is Intellectual Quandary.
Hello,
And
everybody.
yeah, who was here 2 weeks ago too to help me try and complete it. Now we almost got it. It turns out one of the things we couldn't figure out was caused by a typo, an error in the original text. When I translated it, just made it worse. So uh, now that we fixed that, we can proceed as we need to. I also want to give a shout out to Mar Hawkman, who, as you can see on the screen, simplified the maze. So basically, we don't need to go back and forth too much when trying to figure out where to go next. And so, how many people are watching? Let's just wait a few minutes, give people a chance to log on.
That's
And in the
absolutely
meantime,
fine.
we can just yeah, but I really like what Mar Hawkman did. It makes it a lot easier to figure out what's where.
Oh, yeah, it hurts my eyes a
You
hell
know,
of a lot less.
yeah. Also, once we zoom in to see stuff a bit more, we won't need to like scroll back and forth just to find out where it is
Very
we're
true.
going. So that's pretty. That's a good thing.
Yes, shout out to Mar Hawkman, legend.
Yeah. Yeah. It also shows where things. Yeah. So, like I mentioned in the comment, in the little blurb below, um, this is really a maze more than it is an RPG, in the sense that, for a maze, there's one solution to get through it.
Hmm.
And it's the same with this. You go in, there's one way to get out, except in addition to navigating the maze, you also have to survive the various encounters. So, um,
Yeah.
yeah. So, yeah.
So it gives you like the illusion of choice.
Yeah, in some way. Well, you do have the choice, but if you do want to get out and survive,
You
you
have to make the
really
right
have to go
choice.
through. You have to make the quote unquote right choices. Um, so yeah. Um, okay.
But there are
Well,
certain choose your own adventure books like that.
yeah, yeah. And some of the choose your own adventure books, you really had to collect all the items in order at the final encounter to be able to get through it. And so yeah,
That's right.
that aspect of it is there. The one advantage is the big difference here is that, oh, if you don't have this, like, if we don't have the magic sword we get in the room with the orcs, then when we get to the room with the dwarf who gives us the amulet, we can't break through the door without the magic sword. So it's sort
That's
of
right.
like an as you go necessities. Um,
Yeah.
so in that sense, you're blocked and then you go somewhere else and hopefully are able to go back to where you needed to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. This does allow backtracking, whereas in a choose your own adventure book, you generally
Yeah.
can't.
Well, the way I see it is that it really makes that thing we were doing last 2 weeks ago, not last week, but where we'd say, okay, we do this, we die, so let's try doing the other choice to see what happens. That's much more what you do with a maze.
Yeah.
Because in a maze, you try, oh, let's try going left. Ooh, it's a dead end. Well, now let's try going right.
Yeah, it's much more
Yeah,
realistic, yeah, because that's what you would do.
yeah, exactly. And the only less realistic part is, oh, we died, let's backtrack and go somewhere else, which
Yeah.
wouldn't happen in real life. But otherwise, yeah, being able to backtrack is a nice bonus. It's also like the drawing gives us the directional choices we make in the books. In the books they always say, do you choose to go north or do you choose to go east? These are the two ways you can go. Here we don't need to be told because we can see where we can go. In any case, I suggest we start and see how it goes.
Let's do
So
this.
again, we have that green dot here indicating our guy. And as I mentioned, we know we need to go here to this is the armory. There's an orc here. He's putting gleaming sword on a storage rack, and he disappears into the adjoining room. And if we grab one of the swords, it turns out to be magic.
Yeah, I remember that from last time.
Yeah. So that's what we do.
Yeah.
However, as we do, the orcs come out of room 4 and attack
chase
us. Yeah, and they chase us. But I checked. At one point we did check, and if we just fight them, since we have the magic sword, we kill them all.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's really
Oh.
weird. Like if we flee, they chase us to back to the entrance, inflicting 5 points of damage. But if we don't, if we fight, it's you have grabbed the magic sword. With the shining sword, you kill all 10 orcs.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And if you didn't grab the sword, then you die.
You die.
Because a regular sword isn't enough for you. So now we have great. Of course, the pen I grabbed didn't work. Okay. It's always like that. So we have one magic sword. Okay. So that's step one. Now we know if we backtrack here and we have to the next thing we need to do is we actually need to go here at 7. This is the lair of let me zoom in. I can't remember if I showed this to you last time. It's the lair of the man spider.
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Okay.
You said there was an Easter egg of Spider-Man as well.
Yeah. The access to the outside is blocked. Are you being pursued? Yes or no? The answer is no.
No.
And therefore, we can take him by surprise, and seeing he's aggressive, kill him first. We can search the lair, or we can keep going. And
did we explore 8? We did, right?
If we explored 8
last time.
Yeah. It's 8 is it's one of those frustrating. It's a trap, and it drops us into the gorge below.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So if we search the room, during the search of the lair, a spider bites us. We lose half our hit points unless we take a flask of antidotes. And we have 2 flasks of antidotes. So
yeah, we should do that.
Yeah, that's antidote. Okay, let's just make a note that we have one less. A search of the body, on one of the bodies you find is a strange crossbow that can be fixed to the forearm without impeding movement and will shoot a single bolt. We also get 10 gold pieces.
Nice, okay.
So we have a crossbow and 10 gold pieces.
So is that like 1 bolt per like whatever we're doing, I'm assuming?
Yeah. I mean, they don't really have action economy here. It's you do this. So I guess if it says, do you attack, and we choose the crossbow, it says you shoot a bolt. Yeah, I would assume.
Yeah,
because that's how
I assume it's like fire hand or something. Yeah. Oh, spoilers.
Yeah.
Right, I think let's move through to 11 then.
Yeah. So let me just go through here. In 11, the room seems empty. We're given the choice of crossing it or turning back. And
I'm sure we crossed it and it was fine.
Yes. If we cross it, it's all okay. If we turn back, it's our right and nothing happens. Literally what they said.
Nice.
So this
all right,
will
let's go through.
Yeah. So this will allow us to go here. I think 9, there was something to be picked up.
No, the two statues
No,
killed us.
they just smash. Yeah, they just kill us. You're right. And if we go here, I think if we have the crossbow, if we attack with the crossbow, we might be able.
Oh,
to
we
get
might be
this
able to kill the
user.
magic dude.
Yeah, let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's experiment.
Yeah,
Let's see.
a magic room, stairs leading to it cannot be climbed. A pentacle surrounding by lit candelabras and mysterious boxes. The magician gestures in your direction. What do? We can flee, which we know kills us. Attack with a sword or another weapon. Let's choose the other weapon. Oh, yeah. If you have the armed crossbow, the magician is stopped mid-incantation and is killed.
Let's go. We've actually killed him.
Yeah. Without the crossbow, the result is the same as in 18, which is you take a fireball. In this room, you find a flask. We can drink it.
All right.
Yeah. But wait, if you drink it, C28, which is like what it refers to. If we do not extinguish the candelabra, the pentacle will destroy us. So we have to extinguish the candelabra.
Okay.
Which is really, there's a drawing. You can see there's a torch in the thing, and they do mention candelabra in the description, but it's not obvious that you have to. Okay, so we, blow out the candles. Okay, do we drink the potion?
Yeah, let's see what it does.
Okay, so 28. It is a potion of prescience. It allows you just once to see the various possible outcomes of your next encounter.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, so it's it allows you to basically check out the various options without, doing the cheat thing. So now we're here.
At least we now know the one thing that kills the magician.
Yeah, exactly. And we do need to get to the dwarf.
Yes, we do.
So we can, this is a 12, right? Yeah, the door is locked. If we break in.
With the magic sword.
If we do not have the magic sword, it is to no avail. Otherwise, the door breaks down. And inside, a dwarf was being held prisoner. He gives us an amulet with an infinity symbol on it, and he flees. So we now have one amulet. Okay. Which we know we need.
Yes.
Yeah. And we also know we need here, there's a chest. How does the chest work again? The room appears empty except for a chest. If you enter by there's a trap on this door here, but we came in through here, so we're okay. And it just states that in the chest we find a navigation manual.
Yes, which we need.
Yeah, exactly.
For the flying ship, I believe?
Yeah, it's the flying ship that requires the... So we've got everything we need in this area.
So far.
Oh, I see. So, if you get the crossbow bolt, right? The crossbow, the armed crossbow, you used up one of your flasks of antidotes. But if you don't want to go through 14 and you go through 6 instead, you still need some antidote. So either way, you use up a flask.
So you might as well get the crossbow then.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Okay, and now we can... wait, was there something further south? No, this we get to later. So now we get through here and we go to 16. The pavilion will teleport us to room 20.
Yeah.
To 20. We know we can have a lovely view at 21, but that's all. And We cross the bridge. We can
And we
jump since we have the amulet, but that causes the amulet to disappear. So I'll just cross it off our inventory. We keep going. 22 is... Yeah, the elevator is operated by an ogre. He stops us. Do we insist? We can bribe him, talk to him, or draw our sword. We tried the first two. He just attacks us.
Yeah,
so
we
we'll
had to
draw our
intimidate
sword.
him.
We surprise him. But an arduous combat leaves us with only 10 hit points. So we're down to... From 20, we're down to 10.
Okay.
But if we hadn't taken the antidote, we would have died because...
That's right.
You know? We can operate the elevator ourselves, but the counterweights are for a much heavier passenger. We know we have to put the ogre's body in the elevator with us.
Yes.
So that's what we do, and we get down here. This seems to go really fast because we know what to do.
Yeah, that's fine.
You know, I'm just mentioning it. I don't know if anyone's watching at the moment. No, there isn't really. So now we know we need to get to 25 to get the hand bite. It's the most...
Yeah. So the dog or wolf bites our hand off.
Yeah, so we wait. He tears off one of our hands, cauterizing the wound with his red-hot teeth. So we're short one hand now.
At which point we thought, oh my god, that's awful.
Yeah, I know. I remember. Okay. So actually, I suggest we go down to 23 because if I remember in 24, there's something else we need to pick up. Okay. Does that sound good, or you want...
Yeah, no, I do remember there was something. I feel like there's some loot that we've missed, but I could be wrong. Oh, that's right. You know the two the temple at the beginning, do you remember?
Yeah. This temple here?
There?
Yeah, there is, but we haven't gotten there yet.
No, I think it was maybe number 9.
I think we need to do this, and then we go up here, get the loot from the sarcophagus and the tomb here after burning the mummy. And we have the oracle here.
Can you just scroll back over to the left?
To the left?
Yeah, I feel like it might have been number 9.
Number 9. Number 9 was the two golems smash us. Let me double check.
Oh, no, number 9. Number 14?
Yeah, the two statues near the entrance are golems. They smash us to smithereens.
No, where is it?
14 is the magic user.
No, it's not that. Where is it? It was definitely here somewhere.
What do you think? Yeah.
It was at the beginning.
That's the room
I
with
swear.
the trolls.
Oh, is it that one? Scroll down a little bit. Number 15, maybe?
15?
Oh, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because remember, there was the two orcs or whatever that got called for backup through those two tunnels on the right.
Yeah, like the frogmen came out.
We tried talking to the priest.
Yeah.
And then he killed us. So we killed him. And then I believe there was some loot there. Anyway, it's irrelevant.
I think so. But I think we can get there. Like if I zoom out a bit, like we can get there when we get to the boat because we have to go through this to get to the boat.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Okay. Anyway.
So we'll take care of this one later. But yeah. So my suggestion is we go down to this room here. Or do we? 27.
I thought we went up first.
Yeah, I think we went up first. You're right. So let's do that. So we go here. And in 29.
Oh, yeah, that's right. We got flung out of the door, didn't we?
Yeah.
So I think we had to go in this room and then wait or something.
Yeah, hold on. Let me just scroll to the description. Oh yeah, this is the Temple of the Oracle. You enter. The oracle, covered in jewelry, is in a trance and says, "The eye of fire will command the maker of flame once. Do you
Yeah.
exit, or do you stay, or do you take another action?" So I think we
And I
tried
think,
staying, and the
yeah,
oracle threw a curse at us. A brutal force throws us out of the room and prevents us from re-entering.
yeah,
Uh,
that was it. But that was
yeah,
fine, wasn't it?
yeah. And if we exit, it just says, "Okay, you exit, nothing happens."
Yeah.
Yeah, and any other action causes the oracle to throw us out,
Yeah.
essentially. So
So
we
yeah, we get thrown out.
continue. Yeah, or we leave, either one.
Well, we don't lose any
32.
hit points.
No,
So
exactly.
32. What was in there?
That is a guard room with 20 orcs.
Oh, death.
Yeah. So essentially, but we can just bypass it. We don't need to enter it.
So
So
I do definitely remember that we went around,
yeah, I remember going around it too.
and then number 33 was a fake exit.
Yeah, it's the giant weasel that kills us. They clearly read Secret of Salt Marsh.
I think we should go up and around to wait, hang on. To 36 and 45, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, I think you need to go to 45 first, because 36 is the giant blob, which I think we need the Hand of Fire, which we don't have yet, in order to.
What gave us the hand of fire? It just
That's what
happened,
I
didn't
can't
it?
remember. I can't remember. But I mean, this, if we
Oh,
attack with our sword, it
hang
uses.
on.
What?
Maybe we need to go to around 32 to go to 31st.
To go to 30. Yeah, that's very possible. We could do
I
that.
think because we went there first, I think, and then we got the
Yeah,
hand of fire there, I think, maybe.
maybe.
And then we were like,
Or
oh, this
may.
is weird.
Yeah. Okay, so let's go to 30, see what happens there. And it's. Yeah, we find a tomb, a sarcophagus, and a mummy. Uh, if we're damned, which we're not, the mummy will not touch us. Otherwise, it attacks and we suffer 10 points of damage, which technically kills us.
Do we?
Unless we can throw a flame at it, which reduces it to cinders. But we don't have the flame. So we need the flame hand for this, and I think we need it for the blob.
Yeah.
Unless it's in 35 or 45.
It was definitely at one of the passages in between,
Yeah.
like obviously 25 and one of the other
Yeah.
ones.
Shall we try 45 first and then 35?
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay, let's go with 45. See how that works out. A shape on the ground moves in the shadows. Do you flee? Do you attack? Or do we do something else?
Oh no, this was one of our friends, wasn't it? Yeah, no, don't do something else.
Yeah. Yeah. So if we attack or do something else, basically, if we attack, the thing with no means of defense dies. You then find it is a long lost friends. If you do not attack, you see this friends at death's door. With his last breath, your friend says, "The only exit by the fire breather, but only one." So yeah, that's the other clue for because the oracle told us,
The Eye of Fire.
yeah, that the how did it put it? The eye of fire will command a maker of flame once. So you only get one shot at this, essentially. Okay, so that was 45 and 36. I'm just going to quickly look at 36. Yeah, it's the gelatinous slime.
just racking my brain trying to figure out how we got the flame hand.
Yeah. See, for the giant slime, you need to attack with the silver sword, which we don't have.
Oh
We
no,
have the
that was in
magic
the
sword.
tomb.
Yeah. So maybe we need to go down to 23 or 35. So I think 35 is the so the giant slime, we need the silver sword. This, no matter what, we just get the hint. If we go to 35, it's the doctor's room. Where if we spare him, he gives us a healing potion and asks to be left alone. But if we do, he calls some orcs over and and that kills us. And if we kill him, we just get away.
Yeah. Hey, Mark,
So I think,
glad you're here, mate. Thank you so much for the better map, mate. Much appreciated.
yeah. Oh yeah, very much appreciated. A lot easier to figure out where things are. I mean, on paper, it's kind of nice to have the fancy maze, and this is a maze more than an RPG, as I was mentioning earlier. But for the screen, this is so much better. Thank you so much again. So yeah, we're discussing. So yeah, we kill off the doctor after getting the healing potion, and the healing potion will give us basically bring us back to full health. So we'd be back to 20 hit points, which I think is worth doing. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm still trying to think how we got the flame hand.
I mean, the only other place I can think of is down here somewhere.
My brain's just stuck on that because I'm like, we know we got it and we know we need it.
Yeah, exactly. Well, let's try going down there because...
Yeah, let's try going down.
Yeah. So 23. Yeah, this is the White Raven. The Hall of the White Raven. On the wall are inscriptions describing the doors to the next room. One is the door of life, the other is the door of death. The Raven will answer a single question of logic, but it will sometimes lie and sometimes tell the truth. And the question
is that
we
really
need
convoluted?
to ask, yeah, it's this really convoluted thing, which is the following statement true? If this door is the door of life, will your answer to my question be a lie? And if he answers no, you're pointing to the door of life. And if he answers yes, it is the door of death. So we know how. I forgot who figured this out 4 weeks ago, but somebody else did.
Fair play to them.
Yeah, I think that I think if you've done a bunch of these, and I know this magazine used to have a ton of these kinds of riddles in its pages. So this is the 10th issue. So if you'd read a few issues, presumably you would know exactly how to ask this question. Is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, it's very similar to the Gates of Heaven and Hell riddle.
Yeah, exactly. So we get to cross through the door of life. We get to 24. Yeah. And in the room is a wooden chest, which, if we open it, we see is filled with gold pieces. Okay.
Yes.
So that's not
those.
So it's not how we get to what do you call it? It's not how we get the fire hand. So then maybe we need to go somewhere here to get the fire hand, or maybe here. No, because these guys just sort of screw us up. We might need to go to 48. I think we got something at 48 last time. Because you can't go through 51 because these are quicksand. You just sink and die no matter which way you come. So coming in through these tunnels here, which do they lead to? Yeah, we need to go back up in order to get there. Let me just quickly. And then we go around 32. Oh no. Go up here. Yeah. If we go here, then yeah, we can get to here. 48 is oh yeah. Yeah. On the wall in front of an impossible to open doorway, 6 spheres form 3 lines of 3 spheres each. An inscription tells you to create 3 lines of 3 spheres by moving only one. You'd figured that
Yeah,
out last time.
I did. I was quite
Yeah.
proud of myself.
Yeah. And the doorway opens. Yeah, that's it. It just allows us to open the doorway. That's it. So that wasn't it.
Yeah, Mahawkman, I see what you mean. I'd probably do the same.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, some of these issues that are scanned in that I found, you can tell people have scribbled in them, especially in the mazes. I just can't figure out where we got that fire hand. The dog bites us, but then somewhere it tells, it says that the
it's in
hand
between
grows
25
back red.
and one of the upper ones.
That's what I thought too.
It was okay. So if I'm remembering correctly, it was
Yeah.
after we got cast out of 29 as well. It was definitely after that.
Yeah. So 29, is the oracle. They tell us we need the eye of fire. 32 is the orcs that kill us. 45 is the long lost friend who gives us a hint. 36 is the blob, and the blob was, how can you kill it? Oh yeah, we need the silver sword, which we don't have. So that's the other thing we need to find somewhere, is the silver sword. But I think you're right about it being in the tomb.
Yeah, we didn't take it last time.
Yeah.
I might have to go back to the last stream and figure out where the flame hand came from.
Yeah. It might be down here. Like 28 or 31, 37, somewhere like there. The problem is if you go down the slide in 26, you can't go back. Oh no, this is 31, 28. That's before, like, when we want to get to the exit through the ship. So that's not it. So it might be 34, 39, or 47. It's the only other place I can think of we haven't looked at yet.
No, the 47 just kept killing us.
Yeah, but it might be 34 or 39.
And we had the
We
flame
had the
hand
hand
already
of
by
fire.
that point.
Okay. Jesus, what the? How do we get it?
Just give me 2 minutes because I'm on the last stream and I'm near the part where we got the flame hand. So I want to just see if I can figure it out.
I'm going to try and look it up too.
Right, okay, so I've just got to the bit where the wolf tears off one of our hands. Somehow I searched and I found the exact bit straight away.
See. Yeah. It's after we get through 2 rooms, it doesn't matter which ones. Then the hand grows back bright red and can emit a jet of flames. So basically we get the the dog tears off our hand. We get to the oracle, and if we go to 45, that's the second room, and by then our hand has grown back, and we can deal with the mummy. That's how
right?
it works. Yeah. That's why I couldn't remember which room it was in, because yeah.
Yeah, so the thing bites off our hand. We flee
Yeah.
from the room.
Yeah. 25. Yeah. And it's basically he tears off one of your hands, cauterizing the wound with his red hot teeth. After fleeing through 2 rooms, C53, which is what yeah, and at 53, your hand grows back bright red. It can emit a jet of flame at will.
Yeah, it was 53. So, that's right.
Yeah, so it was, yeah. But 50, it's not a room. It's just, after we've crossed.
Yeah. So
2
just
rooms.
a passage in the book. Yeah.
Okay, so basically we know once we're here, we get our flame hand, and then we can go around 32 to where the mummy is. 30. This is the sarcophagus, the tomb, and the mummy. The mummy will attack us.
Room 30 is the Silver Sword Mahawkman, I believe.
Room 3 was the magic sword, but now we're looking for the silver sword. So now the mummy.
So now we're in the room with the mummy.
Attacks. We suffer 10 points of damage unless we can throw flame at it, which we now can, which reduces it to cinders. We can search the sarcophagus and the tomb.
Yeah, so we search the sarcophagus first.
Okay, and that's sarcophagus is 57. Oh yeah, we find a bracelet worth 2,000 gold pieces and 10 kilos of gold.
Yes.
Which is 300 gold pieces. So
it's always good. And then we go search the tomb.
Yeah. And the tomb is 47. Oh yeah. In the back, beneath a knight's skeleton, is a solid silver sword encrusted with gems and worth at least 5,000 gold pieces. So we have to drop the magic sword because we can only have one sword at a time.
Yes, but this time we should do it.
But now we have the silver sword. Okay, so now we know that we can go back up here, and then.
So now we have a crossbow, a flame hand, and a silver sword. We're loaded.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, in the room is the gelatinous slime. If we attack with the silver sword, let me just go read. If we attack with a sword, we're engulfed. If we attack with a jet of flame, there's no effect, but we can attack a second time. If we attack with the silver sword, the thing disappears, leaving a few bones and 1,000 gold pieces.
Nice. No option for the crossbow. Well, not that it would have done much anyway, but
yeah. Yeah. Well, in the description of a crossbow, they say it can shoot a single bolt. Maybe they assume you only have 1 bolt, and once you've shot the magic user, that's it. You can't go any further. Okay, True. So now we've done this. We need to go around here, I believe this way. I believe this will lead us to...
Yeah, and we can't go into 51.
Yeah, 51 is just the death trap. Yeah, and if we go back up here, we can open this door, and at 38, we get that riddle.
With the squares, yeah.
Yeah, adding the 3, which we know how to do. just in case people. Let me see. So by adding 3 lines, we need to make 3 squares, and the idea is to draw them like this. So you have
to make
like
a cube.
To make a cube, and you see 3 squares. So
very, very clever thinking.
Yeah,
honestly.
Yeah. So once we do this, and this is the part that was unclear in the original magazine, and which I made even less clear in my translation, is 75. Yeah. This reveals the 2 portals that we see here and here, and we can go through either one. And if we look at the map, we can see this door seems to lead here, and that leads through the temple. So do you want to go through the door to the left, or the right?
Let's go through the one on the left first. See what happens.
Okay. So that brings us to 40. We avoid a trap. Otherwise, nothing else.
Okay, can we just go through the door then?
Yeah. So we go through this door and through this door, and we're at 43.
Oh, what about 42?
You want to go through 42? Okay.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I see. 42. A trap precipitates you in a deep, dark dungeon. So basically, going right kills you, but going left means you avoid the trap.
Right, that's fair.
So that's fair.
Okay,
yeah.
cool. 43.
Okay, so 43. 2 masks guard the entrance. I don't know if you can see them, but they're here.
Yes.
Okay.
Very small. Well, they're bigger now, but yeah.
Yeah. What do we do?
Is talking to them an option?
No. They just say, what do we do? So we have to say what we want to do. And
okay, let's try and walk past them.
Okay. Okay, so we go to 60. If any object goes between the 2 heads, a screaming howl splits your head and you die.
Oh.
If we duck beneath them, nothing happens. So the solution is to duck beneath them.
Okay.
Okay.
So going past them, but not directly past them.
Yeah.
Okay.
So crouching.
Crouch underneath.
Going on all fours.
Okay.
Doing that maneuver you see in Last of Us when they sort of crouch down to sneak, so enemies don't see you behind a counter or some furniture.
Literally the first thing you do. Oop, crouch.
Yeah. The Hall of the Eye. If you're damned, if you're damned, an invisible force precipitates you in the huge diamond in the middle of the room, and you die. We're not damned.
We're not.
Though. Yeah. Otherwise, a priestess raises an arm towards you. If you do not have the flame hand, you are turned to ice. But we do have the flame hand. Otherwise, your magic defends you, but you cannot attack unless you have a solid silver sword. If you have one, the priestess attempts to flee. Do you let her, or do we kill her?
Ooh, no, not after all that. Kill her.
Kill her? Oh, come on. A lightning bolt. Basically, we die because a lightning bolt hits both of us. We're both, Fuck. And if we let her, that's 65. If we let her, then everything's okay.
Okay.
All right.
Let's let her flee then.
Yeah.
Tried to kill us 3 times or whatever, but it's fine.
Yeah. Wow, that's really weird. Let me check something, because 46. So I'm just looking for the original because it doesn't state where, like, it is the Temple of the Eye of Fire. So where's the Eye of Fire? That's what I want to know.
It's all
And
good,
did
mate. Take your time. No worries.
Okay. At least for the room description, I didn't miss anything when I translated it. And where did we have to go?
Pardon me.
Sorry. I'm not seeing where you pick up the actual Eye of Fire. I mean, this is the Temple of the Eye of Fire,
Yeah,
the
which we
Hall
never
of the
got to
Eye,
before.
you know, so
Definitely feels like something more should be happening here.
yeah. And weirdly enough, unless it means the huge diamond in the middle of the room, that we take that.
Is that an option?
It doesn't give us the option explicitly, but they
So what
did
does it
try.
say after the priestess flees? Does it just not say anything?
It just says, literally, if you let her flee, it just says, okay, which means nothing happens.
There's no other ways in or out of this room.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a conundrum.
That's a bit odd. I'm just trying to see if maybe I missed something somewhere. Where is that file? I'm just going to try to find, because one of the things I found is the following issue not only has that correction that needed to be done, but they also included here's how you can get through it.
Okay.
A solution, like a solution to a maze, really.
Yeah.
Because it's very much, I'm just trying to find that. Trying to find where that they have it in the next issue. I mean, these are big issues. They've got like 120 pages or something. It's
Sounds like the person who wrote it's got big issues.
wow. I think that was like that was their first try at doing something like this. So I'm willing to forgive them.
It's brutal, man. Holy
But it is brutal. What I did find out is that he before doing this and probably discovering D&D, he just did mazes for them.
All right.
Okay, what does it say about? Yeah. Oh yeah, it's just let the priestess flee and take the diamond.
Okay.
So that's what it is. So it doesn't explicitly say. I think we're so used to the explicitness of choose your own adventure books that the slightly more open what you can do in this is screwing up with us.
Yeah.
you know. Okay, so we grab the diamond. So I will just write down that we have the Eye of Fire.
Assuming that's what it is.
Yeah.
Which it probably is.
I mean, this is the Hall of the Eye, so, and that was the only place we hadn't explored beforehand.
Yeah.
So I will point out, because I only have one screen. So thanks for checking out the chat for me because I have a lot of windows open, and hopefully in 2 weeks I'll have a bit of a better setup for streaming, which will make things a bit less weird. Not sure what I'll
It's
do in
all
2
good.
weeks
I just
yet, but
linked my StreamYard to my YouTube channel, and now I can see the live chat.
oh, nice.
I only did it like a week ago. I should have done it ages ago.
Oh yeah. It's quite makes things quite easier. Okay. How do we? Yeah. Do we want to get to the Temple of Fire for anything?
Well, now that we have the Eye of Fire, will that not do something different, perhaps?
You know what? Let's try it out. Let's go in the rooms in order and see what happens.
So I remember 34 was just took us to 47. 47 is just 47, and then 39 was something slightly different.
39 is 10 priests dressed in fiery colors are preparing something. Do you flee or do you attack? And if so, how?
And I think we attacked with Flame Hand.
Yeah. And so the only an immediate attack with a solid silver sword can let you escape unharmed. Otherwise, you die.
Okay, so we've got that.
So we've got that, and we can attack with the silver sword and kill those priests. 34 was the other priests that tie you up and bring you to 47.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As you exit the tunnel, the armed priests capture you and bring you to 47. So that doesn't give us much. And 47 was the Temple of Fire. Without the Eye of Fire, you face a calumnious end. With the eye, you feel up to the task of fighting the men and priests present.
Oh, yes. See?
Yeah,
okay.
You're right. So do we flee? Do we fight or flee?
Let's fight. Come on, we can actually do this.
Go to 85. You are the victor, but you have lost 9 points of damage. Ouch.
Ooh, so we're on 1.
Down to 11.
Oh, 11, okay.
Yeah.
All right, because the mummy didn't hurt us. Yeah, okay, cool.
You can find gem encrusted ritual you can find a gem encrusted ritual object worth 5,000 gold pieces.
We're gonna take that.
Okay. Let me just
all right, good progress. Nice.
At the back of the temple is a narrow passage leading to 49. Oh yeah, okay, so this allows us to get to here.
This is the dragons.
Yeah, so we don't need to go back out, take the boat, deal with everything else.
Well, we've missed a bit of loot, but it's all good.
Yeah. So we got quite a bit, actually. The room is filled with precious gems.
Yeah, we're not taking anything.
Yeah, and if we just cross it, otherwise all treasure disappears. It's like the Tomb of Horrors. I bet they read the Tomb of Horrors.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Yeah. So now we just go here, and at 41, this is the residence of the flame blower. It's filled with golden smoke. You are burnt to a crisp unless you have the Eye of Fire, which we do. In which case, the dragon appears to wait, and what do we do?
I guess we attack it.
We attack. It just waits. So, I see. Oh, that's the orders. That's the orders you're supposed to give. So, the Eye of Fire allows you to give a single order to the dragon.
Oh.
And if it's let me leave, it'll take you to the tunnel, which is over here, and leads you all the way up to 44 in the exit. Any other order will lead him to him engulfing you in his flames. Yeah, so we just have to say, let me leave. they'll bring us to here. We exit. We end up with 11 hit points. We have wait, let me just count. Yeah, 1,310 gold pieces. We have a bracelet worth 2,000 gold pieces, the silver sword, which was worth 5,000. We have the Eye of Fire, which is this huge diamond. And we have that ritual object, which is also worth 5,000. So yeah, that's pretty good. But it's really like a maze, you know?
We won!
But we won. Yay!
We actually won! I don't believe it. We didn't even go through every passage.
Yeah. So yeah. So there's actually more than one way to get through it. But you know, if you have the Eye of fire, you can get through the fire temple and then get out. Otherwise,
so it was
you still
the
need it to
mistake
command the
before
dragon.
that. It was the mistake before that basically led to us getting trapped then. Because with the Eye of Fire, we would have been able to just complete it, right?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. It's not, well, first of all, it's the mistake of not realizing that solving the hexagon to cube puzzle opens up these doors. That was not very clear. Because then we would have probably gone in here and taken the eye.
Yeah, and that was one of the last things we did as well. So we would have been able to finish it in the last moment. It's all good though. We did it.
Oh, it's all good, you know. No, they've got a few others, but they do take time to translate. And I'm going to wait until I have a bit of a better setup with for streaming this so that I can see a bit more what happens.
Okay.
Yeah. Mar Hockman is very true. And you erased a lot of those for us, but not all of them. At least you erased the dead ends, which was really or indicated them and simplified the map. Maybe I'll take the time. I'll see what the next map looks like, because I know they're really good about not being repetitive. So whatever the next one is not going to be this kind of dungeon with that theme. It's going to be something else. You know, they did because they also almost every issue had a war game, and one was like medieval battle. Then there was one that was, you know, a space battle. They even had one which was a food fight in a cafeteria, which was really hilarious. But it's like literally, you know, like, you know, you go there, you can arm yourself with, you know, I don't know, hot potatoes or whatever. And if you go there, you can arm yourself with buns, and this is how much you can move, and the tables provide so much cover. And they really built it like a war game, but it was like a food fight in a cafeteria. So whatever the next one they're going to do is sure to be different. I need to translate the text, which does take me a while to do. And then we can maybe hopefully do a stream of this. Probably not in 2 weeks. I'd like to try something else in 2 weeks. I don't want to say what exactly yet because it's not all worked out. But maybe in 4 or 6 weeks, like we can try something else that they have like this. In any case, I think we're going to end the stream here because we managed to escape the Labyrinthorrifik, the horrific labyrinth. And I'll see everybody next time. Thank you everyone for being here.
Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Please like and subscribe.